The day has come for your voice to matter in our community. People from across Miami-Dade and Broward counties heading to the polls to cast their ballots for their choices in lots of different races today. A big seat up for grabs is Florida's 20th Congressional District, a post once held by the late Alcee Hastings.
And don't forget about Miami Beach and the last call controversy there. CBS 4 has live team coverage on the key races tonight. We got crews in Lauderhill, Miami Beach, and Hialeah, all ready to bring us the very latest on the big races.
Let's begin with CBS 4's Joan Murray live at the Supervisor of Elections office in Lauderhill. And Joan, how was the voter turnout there?
Well, I can tell you that it has been very dismal. Now, we are in front of the supervisor's office. You see they're just packing up. They just pulled in the ballot box here. You know, for a district that has nearly 250,000 eligible voters, it was really disappointing to see that less than 100,000 people are deciding this race. At ballot boxes all over Broward Tuesday, the cars kept rolling up and voters kept walking up to cast their vote.
Yes, I know.
A record 2/3 of Broward voters are voting by mail this primary, likely because of the pandemic.
So I'm a senior citizen. I'm not a young person. I'm getting COVID. I don't know if I'll survive.
Overall, turnout is disappointingly low for the primary. In Broward, the only race is a very crowded 20th District Congressional race, a district predominantly African-American, Caribbean, and rich with Democrats. 11 Democrats in all are running, some well-known, others newcomers, all hoping to replace political giant Alcee Hastings, who died last April.
This is a critical race, so we really did expect to see a lot more people vote.
There was no wait at your local precinct. Gene Thomas said he did his homework before voting.
Healthcare was definitely something that I was thinking about a lot this time around, and some of the people who had organized with those kind of interests in mind had made a selection, and I chose based on that.
Whoever wins this primary will likely be elected in January and sent to Washington. The power, says Nova Professor Charles Zeldin, was in a few hands.
Elections are decided by those who show up. It does no good if you have the right to vote but you don't use it. So those who show up decide who wins the election.
That is so true and will be true in this case. Now, I spoke to the Supervisor of Elections, Joe Scott. He told me that in just a few minutes we should have the tally for the mail-in balloting and also the early voting, and he expects by 8 o'clock, in just an hour from now, we're going to have a pretty good indication who has won this primary race. We'll keep you posted. In Lauderhill, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.